After 5 decades of portraying Gail Rodwell on Coronation Street, Helen Worth said her emotional goodbye to the Cobbles in a poignant Christmas Day episode. Her departure after 50 years not only marked the end of an era, but also opened up her iconic dressing room space, sparking interest among the cast as to who would take over this coveted spot. In their podcast On the Sofa, Coronation Street stars Coulson Smith and Jack P. Shepherd offered fans a behind-the-scenes glimpse into the dressing room dynamics at the soap, shedding light on just how significant a private dressing room is within the cast hierarchy. For actors on the show, securing a private dressing room is a major milestone, often linked to longevity and iconic status on the Cobbles. As Jack, who plays David Platt, explained, "Getting your own dressing room is a big deal. It takes a minimum of 20 years of service to even be considered." Coulson, who portrays Craig Tinker, chimed in, noting the exclusivity of the arrangement. "It's all about location, and Helen's room is prime real estate." With Helen's departure, speculation ran high about who would inherit her dressing room, which sits in what Jack affectionately described as the Golden Corridor. This prestigious section is reserved for Coronation Street royalty, featuring stars like Bill Roach, Ken Barlow, Barbara Knox, Rita Tanner, Sally Dinever, Sally Metcalf, Sue Nichols, Audrey Roberts, and others who have dedicated decades to the show. Ultimately, it was revealed that Sam Astin, who has played Chesney Brown for over 21 years, was the actor selected to move into Helen Worth's former dressing room. Reflecting on this change, Coulson shared, "Sam's earned it. He's filled the quota, and now he's in the prime location." The news delighted fans who have followed Sam's journey from a young child star to a staple of the Coronation Street family. "It's a well-deserved move," Coulson added, celebrating Sam's contribution to the soap. Interestingly, Jack Shepherd, a veteran of the show with over 2 decades of service himself, was initially offered Helen's dressing room. However, he turned it down for a surprising reason. "I got a phone call," Jack recounted. "It's a dressing room chat," they said, and they asked, "Would you want to go into Helen's?" Jack explained that the offer was tempting, particularly because of the room's location on the Golden Corridor, where soap legends reside. They said, "Do you want to join the likes of Bill Roach, Barbara Knox, and Sue Nichols?" "It's a walk of fame, really," he said. Despite the prestige, Jack ultimately declined. "I just redecorated my own dressing room," he revealed with a laugh, opting to stay in his current space instead. The idea of the Golden Corridor underscores the immense respect and admiration for Coronation Street's long-serving actors. This stretch of dressing rooms is not just a practical arrangement, but a symbolic nod to the history and heritage of the show. Jack elaborated on the significance, saying, "This section is reserved for legends, those who have been part of the show for 40 years or more. It's an honor to even be considered for a spot there." Coulson, in turn, highlighted the camaraderie among the cast and how dressing rooms can become a cherished personal space. "It's not just where you get ready, it's a space you make your own. Some of us spend years waiting for the chance to have our own dressing room, and when we get it, it's a big deal." Helen Worth's departure from Coronation Street has left an indelible mark on the soap and its viewers. As Gail Rodwell, she was at the center of countless iconic storylines, from family feuds to dramatic romances and heartbreaking tragedies. Her dressing room becoming available feels symbolic of the new chapter the show is entering, as long-standing characters make way for fresh narratives while maintaining the show's deep ties to its roots. For Sam Astin, taking over Helen's dressing room is not just a matter of logistics, it's a recognition of his dedication to the soap over 2 decades. Fans of Chesney Brown have watched him grow from a mischievous child into a devoted father and partner, solidifying his place as a beloved character on the Cobbles. As Coulson and Jack pointed out, Sam's move to Helen's former space is well-deserved and reflects the respect he has earned within the Coronation Street family. While Helen Worth's departure has created room for others to shine, it's clear that her influence on Coronation Street will be felt for years to come. Her dedication to the soap and her role as Gail Rodwell remains an inspiration to her colleagues and fans alike. As for the dressing room dynamics, the playful banter between Coulson and Jack highlights the camaraderie that makes Coronation Street such a unique and beloved institution in British television.